a really interesting question when it comes to investigation stuff. And I don't, I say it's interesting because I'm not sure what I think about this, but I was thinking about it the
Okay.
other day. Is there a point when players have, um, when players have imbued value into something in the game world that you
Okay.
didn't put there, that you didn't intend, whatever it is, something or somebody, and they sort of latch onto them and start to make them important? Is it is it fa- it is fair? Is it, does it bother anyone, the idea of leaning into that and then making that important, basically writing into that? Um, because I could see
Oh,
that it would bug some people because that's not quote unquote true to the world. But on the other hand, and where I'm leaning tonight at least, is it's a joint world creation project that we're doing. And if it becomes important to the party, then that's partly their contribution to the world building, right?
yeah,
Sounds like that's what you're
absolutely. I
saying,
think
Lex.
that you should be adapting too. Um, if your players are responding to something and they're responding well to it, keep on doing that thing. If
Mm-hmm.
there's an NPC that they really like, well, hey, now that NPC isn't just the party companion, maybe they actually now they have a subplot that you're
Sure.
following. Like, give them more of what they're responding to because you're all playing the same game and it's not just your world, it's theirs too. Like what you just said, they're helping with the world building.
Right. Yeah, Connor, I see what you're saying. Well, because it can also slide into a weird territory where you don't want to feel trapped by, well, my players think so and so, so therefore I need to lean into it because the players shouldn't always be right. That doesn't feel real.
Oh no, it's not a requirement by any means.
Sure.
You
Yeah,
can,
it's a
again,
line
you
you got
can
to
let
kind of
your
walk.
players be wrong. If
Hmm.
you're, but there's nothing that falls flat like players being like, no, this is absolutely it. This is like the thing. This guy's the chosen one. And then you're like, no, he got hit by a rock and died. He didn't matter. It's almost like saying, shut up, stop talking about it.
Yeah. I mean, like so many things, the one of the best examples in my limited actual play experience is uh, the waterfall encounter from Critical Role's campaign one,
Hmm.
because the party saw waterfalls in this underdark expanse they were exploring, and a couple of them wanted to be risky and jumped on their like magic carpet and flew down to investigate one of these waterfalls.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, where absolutely there was never a plan to have anything back there at all, but that's the type of example where you go, okay, if you don't give them something behind the waterfall, what are we even doing here? What are we? There better be something behind the waterfall, even if you didn't plan it ahead of time. And I think in that case, Mercer took an enemy that they were going to face later and put them
Hmm.
in the waterfall in a different state and kind of reshaped it in the moment to make it work.
He's also a master craftsman.
He is, yeah. Or Connor surprise Kraken could do that too. The way I try to think about it in the moment, and ideally, a lot of these cases for those of us that aren't masters, like there's always something behind the waterfall. Um, yeah, for those of us that haven't been doing this for 40 years or whatever, like Matt Mercer and
Yeah.
some other DMs, hopefully those moments come towards the end of a session so we can have some time to think, or we take a break. Hey, let's go to the bathroom, and you're sitting there like, oh, what is there? Um, the thought
Sometimes
process,
when my third block
yeah,
students leave for lunch, I spend the entire lunch period prepping what I'm doing when they get back.
yeah, there's a similarity there, right? Uh,
Yeah.
and I try to, when those things happen, and we've done this a little bit in prep streams too. It's okay. Well, let's assume let's think of this as a creative writing like experiment.
Yeah.
If there was something interesting back there, what could it be, and how could this make whatever world building or whatever dungeon or something that's been crafted, how could this become better? How could this is something I never considered, but the players have introduced it, so how can we yes and this into something
I was
great?
about to say what you're doing right there is just yes and.
Yeah, yeah. Behind the waterfall, 3 to 6 months of stair content. Get out of my
I'm down for
DM
more
notes.
3 to 6 more months of stare content.
But yeah, if you're ever not sure, I mean, well, this actually is a joke, but also not really. If you're never sure what to put behind in some hidden space, I mean, some mysterious stairs or a door that goes who knows where, it's not a bad thing. It's not the worst thing.
Yeah, the issue that you have to be okay with if you're starting to yes and is you have to be okay with the outcome being bad because you made it up on the spot. Like if you're just saying yes and then this happened, it's like, oh, well, that doesn't make logical sense. Well, we're
Hmm.
doing it now.
Yeah, Lex, I see what you're saying. In the context of an investigation specifically, that's um, I certainly, if I had to pick one of my sessions where I'm more likely to sort of lock it down, like if I'm running an investigation, there might not be many waterfalls, to put it that in those
Yeah.
terms. Um, like this hill and the cottage, the investigation is in 2 and then 3 floors of a cottage. That is it. In this, everything is in this stack of floors, um, and that's
Yeah, like
all.
if a player starts chasing a squirrel, you're going to have
Hmm.
the camera follow them,
Yeah,
but you control whether there are squirrels in the woods.
yeah. If there's anything to look at, sure. That's a good. Yeah, that's a fair way to put it. And we also can control the flow of time, right? So
Yeah.
we don't have to extend the fullness of time to every single idea that anybody has. And this is one of those things to really bring into play when you have people that are being, let's say, more demanding of time than others at the table, especially with chasing every squirrel they see. Well, we have the power of summarizing. We can we can
Ooh.
take an entire experience and relegate it to a single dice roll if we want to, right? Um,
That's why I
so
love thinking of session stuff in terms of like how a camera would follow what's going on because it gives you so much language you can use to summarize and to
mm-hmm,
do scene changes and to do all sorts of stuff.
totally. Connor, Mystic Arts, random encounters. No, no, I don't. Um, I'll have to look into that. I'm not aware.
I feel like I'm speaking with so much authority and I haven't DM'd a thing in like 2 years.
I mean, I feel like these are topics that any dungeon master, teacher, party planner,
Yeah.
uh, wrangler of children, certain ages, magicians. There's a lot of people I think that could have a lot of relevant things to say in this context.
My general state is that I'm good at theory and bad at practice.
Sure.
Thanks. Thanks, Construct. That's so sweet of you.